This Giving Tuesday, we want to highlight a special group right here in the DMV with a mission to help our service members. And joining us today is Fletcher Gill, the co-founder of Luke's Wings. And you guys are doing great things. First of all, thanks for coming in. But the holiday season is here. I know year-round it's an effort to try to, get people matched up with family members and service members. What's going on for the holidays?
Yeah, so Luke's Wings flies families originally into military hospitals all over the country, and that was almost 20 years ago. And now we're flying families all over the world. We fly families for wounded, ill, and injured service members, fallen officers, veterans in hospice care, and special operators. And right now in December, our goal is to get 500 service members home to their families on Christmas morning. And what we always say this time of year is if we're under our trees with our kids, by God, our service members should be under their trees with theirs.
Yeah, they deserve it, no doubt about it. You get great support from the community. Does that ramp up as well? I know it's Giving Tuesday. This is the day that we spotlight it, but I know the need is there year-round. But around the holidays, do you see that giving start to come out a little bit more?
Of course, yeah. December, people make their year-end donations, and I can tell you that we need it in December more than ever because the cost of flights is, very high because of the demand. And then you have things like government shutdowns, you have weather. A lot of times we're going to have to move our families from one carrier to the next, meaning one airline to the other, or switch them on a different flight, and that's going to cost money. So, but we'll do whatever it takes to get them home. I'll put them on first class if I have to.
Yeah. And it's important to know, too, that you do fly them commercial. So you're buying plane tickets just like as if we were traveling somewhere or anybody else was traveling somewhere. Yeah. But you got to love the success stories when you're able to make those pairings. What is that like for you when you know that you were able to get somebody home with their family for the holidays?
It's just the best feeling, Steve. We're there on Christmas morning, and we know that something like 500 other service members are there also, and they know that we did it for them, and it's just the greatest gift. Speaking of gifts, if folks want to come to the website and donate right now, we will send you a Christmas ornament and an acknowledgement card that you can use to replace a traditional gift for a loved one. So if you have a grandfather who's a Vietnam veteran, for example, you don't want to buy him a tie, you can actually sponsor a Wounded Warrior's trip home, and then you can give that little package to your grandfather in lieu of a traditional gift, and it explains what you've done in his honor.
Yeah. Which they would certainly recognize and certainly feel honored by, knowing that a fellow member of the service is taken care of. So we talk about this during the holidays, but you guys, another thing that you do with the organization is you help out in emergency situations as well. And, we've seen obviously what happened, the tragedy last week with the National Guard here in D.C., but other times when maybe a service member, something bad happens to them, you're able to step in at that time, right?
Yes, absolutely. So we have already back-channeled in every way we can to provide flights for the 2 National Guard troops that were attacked. And I would have loved to have had family next to Sarah when she passed. Unfortunately, that didn't work out, but we can provide almost an unlimited number of flights for her funeral services. And for the other hero who's still fighting for his life, if anybody out there knows that family or has a way for us to back channel into that, please help us, because we 100% want to provide flights, and we can do 30 or 40 flights today. I mean, I want to have everybody by his side until he's home and he's healthy.
The whole idea is to pair the service members with their families, whether it means flying the family to them in the hospital, or hopefully they're well enough that you can fly them home to be with their
That's such a great feeling when they start asking for flights because they want to go home and start planning for the next phase of life.
No doubt about it.
It's just the best, yeah.
What's the best way to help out? And like you said, as far as the donations, I'm guessing this time of year, there's no limit too small to help out, right? It all adds up.
Oh, yeah. Every dollar counts. Every flight matters. You can come to our website at lukeswings.org, make a donation, check out that Christmas ornament gift that you can give to a loved one. You can also donate your Delta miles right on Delta's website. So if you have a Delta account, you have miles expiring, don't let them expire. Give them to us, and we'll put them to good use.
That's great. Get those service members reunited. Fletcher, keep up the good work in the community. It's great to see you this holiday season.
Thank you.